Come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Yeah, we're going to talk about this whole situation. Hey, Jace. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Khadijah. Hey, Carolyn. Thank y'all for coming in. Hey, Love to Heal. Sorry, baby. Inga, hi, baby. Hey, guys. Hey. Chicago. Hey, what's up? Chelsea Young, hi, baby. Hey, Tiny. Hey, Jamin. I got tied up and I just, hey, I see you, Baton Rouge. Hey, Faye. Just was able to come in. I know it's kind of late, but we're here. People been asking me all day, what I thought about this whole little situation. So I definitely wasn't going to go lay down before I actually got in here and talked about it. Hey, Rob, baby, how are you? Love M57. Hey, down there in the Shy. Hi, baby. Yeah, we got some things to cover. I had a lot going on. And then I've been just thinking about it all day, kind of really gathering whatever facts there was to actually gather. Which wasn't a whole lot, and then just trying to see how I actually felt about this. Hey, Cassie. Detroit. Hey, Simone. Yeah, we're going to talk about how I felt about this. But before we actually do that, I need to do something. Hey, Creator says, what I need to do is, the last time we were live, I couldn't let this go by. Remember, any of you that actually seen that, I was actually trying to, Black King Breezy, I was trying to find the very first person who actually had done a super chat in the live, and I couldn't find who that was. I couldn't get to it. But, I definitely believe in people getting credit for things that they have done that are nice when it pertains to me. So I'm just going to go back through the names of the people who actually did super chats on the last live, because I really do appreciate you. Hey, Miss Annie, I see you. It was Rosemary, amen, did super chat. Miss Ryland 511, Living My Best Life 1989, Jimmy Pink, Giggle Wiggle, and Kay Akin. They all did super chats, and I had a hard time trying to find all the names because it was moving so fast. So I just wanted to actually shout you all out, tell you thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And also, I got my pillow together, guys. You all remember when I actually got this pillow from Angel Johnson. It was the pillowcase that she sent me, and I thought it was so cute. And I actually got the pillow to actually go in it earlier today and put it all together. I love it. I think that is so cool. You guys found the most interesting stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Last thing, I want to tell you all about another one of our people that we hang out with here in YouTube land, named Redefining Her Story. And it's one blog post at a time. She actually has a blog, and I told her I would wait until I got time to actually take a look at the blog, and I wanted to actually do some things. Hey, Kiana Clark, baby, how are you? Thank you for being online. And it's www.redefiningherstory, not history, but herstory.blog is where her blog is. And it's actually, the blog covers the Black female life while being a low-income single mom. She's raising 5 children, and she still is actually chasing her goals and her dreams. She's still doing her schooling. She's working toward her goals. So I wanted to take a look and see what it was that she actually was offering and it's good. You all need to go ahead and take a look at that when y'all get a chance. Remember, again, it is her story. It's redefining her story. .blog. Okay? So, thank you for sending me that information, baby. Thank you for sharing that with me. I hope a lot of folks go out there and check that out. Check out, see what our girl got going on. All right? All right. So we did that. Why you wearing Milan's t-shirt? Did you ask to borrow it? I'm telling. Such a love. I like to see the bitch try to take it back. Hey, New Orleans. How you, Vaughn? How are you? Tracy Trey. Hey, baby. Okay. So here we go. DT. Hey, baby. I see you. Let's get started. Okay. So the Queen's Court. So yesterday, 10 o'clock, we're all ready. We go over there. We go out to the Queen's Court, and we're waiting to see what's going to go on, what's going to go down. LeBrian, hey, what's up? No, you're not too late. We just getting started. So, Lord, somebody just did a super chat. Here I go, missing it already. When we start off, Fifi, hey, baby, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, so we go and we're taking it and looking at this stuff, and nothing's happening. And there was some stuff that was going on, technical difficulties. See, for me, I'm okay with it. I wasn't pressed about like the little stuff with the lighting and all of this petty bullshit that people are going on. Hey, they are literally doing like a YouTube video or a Facebook Live video. It's not Fox television. It's not HBO. So people need to just really chill out with all of that extra. Anybody got time for all that? It all really breaks down to this. It's nothing but a video that they're doing, and they thought enough of us to actually go on and do it live, because they could very well go do their video and don't do it live. They could just actually do the video and post it, and guess what? Y'all gonna watch. Y'all gonna watch, and I'm gonna be right there watching with y'all. Hey, Bianca Brooks, baby, how you? So lay off of them with all that extra shit. And I think there was a lot of pressure for them to start with all this extra stuff. I have to say, I'm one of the people who really, I enjoy the Queen's Court, and I enjoy the Queen's Court because I love T.S. Madison. Okay, I love T.S. Madison. I've loved T.S. Madison since before I had a channel. She's one of the people who really inspired me to even do this. That's why she was actually part of, she's part of the list of people who were added to my song Bauta. All of that. She was part of that whole me being here doing what I'm doing with you all right now. So, no, I'm not real pressed about, I don't need all them bells and whistles. I'll be fine if Maddie just shows up on screen, titties shaking, and doing what she do. I'll be fine with that. So, all of that, I was a little irritated with the fallout that I actually see. I'm like, y'all are really trying it. Y'all are really trying it. Y'all are really trying to act like they have this $1 million budget and they have all these expectations for them. They're getting on and they're talking. It just is what it is. Now, Kaya, I'm a fan. I am a fan, have been a fan since My Neck, My Back. I like the song. Now, I did catch her reading and roasted and all of this later on in life, and I was a fan of that because I'm not a real big rap music fan, so I didn't really follow her rap career. I knew that song, I liked it. Then I seen her, with the carrying on and getting down and carrying on, and I'm like, okay, I like a bitch that make me laugh and be doing some reading and roasting. So I'm a fan. It's cool. I'm not mad at either one about the technical difficulties that happen on any week. It just is what it is. I view their stuff the same way I view my stuff. I'm putting out a video. They just think enough of their people to go ahead and do it live. So God bless them and thank you very much. Then they even let you call in. They're making time for you. So what is all this fussing and complaining? I didn't get it. Okay, so Monique's going to come on. There was an issue. Are they the first people that you've ever seen that had an issue with Skype? I'll wait. Are they the first people that you have ever seen have an issue with Skype? When does Skype actually work? Somebody tell me. Because I tried to set Skype up on my computer and I ain't get the shit set up right yet. Haven't got it set up right yet. So, no, they're not the first people that we seen had an issue with Skype. And where was Monique? Monique was in Oklahoma, right? Oklahoma where? Because that's another big part of it. Where was she at in Oklahoma? Was she even working on was she on a DSL line? Or was she on a, you shut the hell up, Sean Bradley, and you mind your business. You don't tell me when to go to bed. You should already be in bed, bitch. Anyway, was she on a DSL line or was she on Wi-Fi? Skype has always been a mess. Shit happens, okay? So none of that really bothered me. Let me tell you what actually bothered me. I have a hard time when it comes to, hey, Vanita. I have a hard time when it comes to doing things creatively with other people. When it comes to doing things creatively, when it comes to designing, when it comes to anything creative that I do, I always take it personal because it's always an attack on my talent. So I take it all on. If it's fucked up, then okay, I fucked it up. I always have an issue with sharing and sending my work out. You know what I mean? So she's already, in my eyes, they're in a vulnerable state, the both of them, because you're doing your craft and you are sharing the work with someone else. So I already have an issue there. Now, I am sure that Maddie never thought for one moment that if something went wrong, that Kaya would ever walk off and leave her holding the bag. So that's where my problem came in. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yes, something is going wrong here, and that's cool. Hey, Simply Deep, baby. I see you. Something's going wrong here. And when Kaya got up from there and took her long head ass over there and grabbed her purse and headed for the door, I was done. I was done. It just kind of went all through me. I can't imagine how that felt to have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people sitting, looking at me as my partner gets up, gets her purse, and leaves, while the ship is sinking like the damn Titanic. I can't even imagine the headspace that Maddie was in at that point. But Maddie was a trooper. She handled it really, really well. She really did. She handled it well, I thought. Now, this is where the shit gets sticky. This is where the shit gets sticky. Because my first mind went straight to, well, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, because see, when everything was cool, we was here till the end of the night together. When everything was popping, we were here till the end of the night together. When it was all kudos and bitch, y'all did that, we were here together. When we felt like we were doing so well that we needed to get backdrops and new lighting and new cameras and we were trending on Twitter and all of that, we were here together. Now the day when the people are looking at me and saying, y'all are full of shit. Why am I here by myself? Why am I here by myself? Now catch this. Are y'all paying attention? Catch these T's, because y'all love to hear me reading. Y'all love to hear when I go and read. So I'm going to stretch out here and I'm going to say something nice, okay? I'm going to say some nice shit about some bitches that I don't give a goddamn about. Are you listening? Do you want it? Are you listening? Okay. Now, with as screwed up of a person as Justin and Adrian are, when they did that main event and that shit plummeted into the bottom of the goddamn ocean, both of them bitches stood side by side, back to back, shoulder to shoulder, and they both went down with the ship. They both went down with the ship. Now, I have to say, it was all really King JJ's. It was really on King JJ. You know, the brunt of it all was really on him. But Adrian stood with him. He stood with him back to back, shoulder to shoulder, and they went down together as that main event plummeted into the bottom of the ocean. So I'm going to give them that. And that's what I expected to see last night. And that's not what happened. I don't know if it would have been the other way around, if it would have really been all kind of based on Adrian, if King JJ would have stood with him like that. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I'm saying something nice. The two of them went down with the ship together, and that's what I expected to see yesterday. So I was heartbroken to see old girl jump up and grab her purse and head for the door. I was just done with that. And here's where a little bit of shade fell into it. Well, now let me finish my nice shit first, because I'm in my nice mood. Let me finish my nice shit first. Okay, Monique. All right, so through these weeks of all of this foolishness that has gone on with Monique, I've told you all how I kind of felt. I feel like she's fucking crazy. She lost her mind. She just on some old bullshit. And it is what it is. Yes, I think she has a right to be arguing about her money. Bringing it to the public, I think, was just out of order. I think it was a bad move, and I think it's going to cost her in the long run. It's going to cost her. It's going to eat and bite her ass in the long run. Okay? But let me give Monique this. There was 2 seconds. See, when I see Monique, I always see duplicity. I always see two sides of her. I think that a part of her is very genuine. I think another part of her is a queen and a bit vicious. Okay? So, do I think there was a part of her that was kind of happy that shit went left and it kind of blew up in their face? Yeah, I definitely do. I think that there was a part of her that was given. Because y'all laughed at her. You know, y'all did. Y'all laughed at her. Not just y'all. We laughed at her. We kikied at her ass. Yes, we did. We kikied. So I definitely think there's a part of her that there was a chuckle in her belly as she kikied and was squalling on the inside, baby, and just couldn't take it. And was happy that it kind of went bloop, 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 okay? Because I think, like the rest of us think, at some point, Kaya was getting ready to do her, okay? I think there was going to be some things that Kaya was going to say that was going to really mess up the Beijing across the front of Monique's head, honey. It was going to make her get hot, baby. And Sydney, I didn't see Sydney nowhere to try to help her out. So I think that she kind of had a chuckle on her belly that the shit went south, okay? But on the other side, I think that she was very genuine in her feelings for Maddie. And anybody who was actually on there and watching that and watched Maddie go through what they went through yesterday and didn't feel something for Maddie, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them. It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. And we had to actually go to Periscope, to Monique's Periscope, to see all that. And this is why I say this. If you were, oh my love, oh my sister, oh my this, oh my that, if you really were that bitch, you would have turned your Periscope off. Because you knew this shit was gone. It was done. It was done. There was no need to continue. You knew that they had stopped recording. It was said they had stopped recording. When they were having the words, when Kaya and Maddie were having the words back and forth, and she was saying, you know, okay, Kaya, no, we're not filming this, that, thing, and the other. Monique, you kept on filming. You kept your Periscope going. So I don't know, my love, my sister. I don't know. For me, that didn't come across so genuine. But all's fair in love and war. And contrary to popular belief, this situation, there was a little war going on. There was a little war going on. Now, Maddie was feeling one kind of way about it, and she was doing some apologies and saying that she had misjudged Monique and all that. But we didn't hear all that from Kaya. I can pretty much guarantee Kaya was feeling a different type of way and was getting ready to fop and drag Monique. And I hey, V Sunshine, hi, baby. I didn't feel 100% genuineness with that. But I do think that Monique definitely felt a kind of a way about Maddie. And I will tell you, when Maddie dropped a tear, I was done. When Maddie dropped a tear, I was done. It just tore through my soul, because that ain't Maddie. She's tough. She has a tough outer shell, but she is squishy and soft on the inside. You know, more so than them titties. She's a soft person. She's not hard. She's not no hard girl all the time. And it wasn't just this situation. For those of you who don't know, Maddie's been through a whole lot of stuff since Thanksgiving happened. You know what I mean? She's been through a lot. She lost her best friend, you know, and there were other things going on. I don't think the tear that she dropped had all to do with the fail of what happened last night. I think a lot of it had to do with fatigue and loss and a lot of other things that were going on. I think it was a compilation of other things. And I believe that Monique truly did feel for Maddie. Did she feel for the Queen's Court? No. I think the Queen's Court having a day of fuck up was a chuckle in her belly. And now that's just my feelings. So y'all wanted to know how I felt. That is how I felt. Kaya, I still love Kaya. I ain't got a problem with it. I still love her. I don't like what you did. And as far as what you did and how you did it, I think that as you were grabbing your purse and trying to get out the door, Maddie should have tripped you, bitch, and made you fall and bust your forehead. That's how I feel. Y'all asked, I gave it to you. That's how I felt. I could never accept that. What would my feelings be going forward? I have no idea. I can't. Well, you know, I'm kind of, you know, I'll give you this quick. So I don't know that I would even, I'd probably be really, really pissed. Really, really pissed. And I think that would probably push me to the point of, you know, one thing that Sean says all the time, the Queen stands alone. That's probably how I'd be. I would probably still be the Queen's Court, but I'd be the only queen in question. If I'm going to be alone, I'll be alone. I don't need no motherfucker to celebrate with me. I don't need no bitch to holler and woohoo and yeah with me and split my money. I don't need that. If I'm going to do it by myself, I'll do it by myself. And if I'm going to fail alone, I might as well get paid alone. Raw asked the question. What did Raw ask me while I was talking? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm going backwards here trying to see what Ross said. Question. Would Kaya or Maddie have turned off their Periscope? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Knowing them the way I do, I will say yes. I would say yes, because there wasn't anything going on. There wasn't anything going on. And I'll take it even a step further, Ron. It's not really about whether they would turn their Periscope off or not. The question is, if Kaya and Maddie knew that the Periscope was still going, would they have had that conversation? That's the question. That's the question. They would have clammed up. That exchange wouldn't have taken place. I don't think that exchange would have taken place. It was kind of slick and sneaky, is how I viewed it. It was kind of slick and sneaky. But again, that's my feelings. I just thought that was kind of slick and sneaky. I didn't care for that too much. But again, all's fair in love and war. Watch your back. Yeah, you would have, Sean. You'd have got out in the street and got the swinging, bitch, because you like to do that, bitch. How long have I been streaming? 26 minutes, baby. 26 minutes. And you know I always keep my stuff up, so it'll be up. So you'll be able to actually see the replay on it. But yeah, those were my feelings, guys. I've been thinking about it all day. I was embarrassed for... Wait a minute, y'all got a lot going. Hold on. Queen Bianca. I was embarrassed for the Queen's Court. You don't leave your friend hanging. Yeah, it was ugly. Hey, Arian. Hi, baby. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. That was kind of rough. That was kind of rough. It was really rough to watch. That was rough to watch happen. Kai can't come back. Let's see. Hey, Taylor. How do you feel about these bloggers all of a sudden talking about the Queen's Court during this mishap? That's YouTube, baby. That's YouTube. That's views and clicks. Views and clicks. Bitches that swear they don't watch the show. Views and clicks. But that just kind of tells you a little bit about them, don't it? Did it seem like there may have been some other underlying issues other than technical difficulty between Maddie and Kaya? Who knows? Could have been, but if there is, then there might be some things that need to be addressed, because that should never even come on screen. Did you watch Miss Deneva Ross's review? I did. I watched her gloat. Yeah, I did. I watched her gloat, and then I said, funky. I watched them gloat, and then I watched them backpedal and pussy pop and say, I'm not going to make fun. Baby, you just did. And that's fine. It's fine to do, because people have been laughing at him for months. Hi, James. I just want them to regroup and go back into the living room. How's she going to gloat? She's like, oh. James, if you were Maddie, would you still work with Kaya? I probably wouldn't. But that's just me. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't be her friend, but yeah, I'm a solo act for the most part anyway. I'm not really a duet type of bitch. I've always been the Diana Ross of my vision. I've never been the Michelle or the Kelly. I've always been the Beyonce in my vision. So I can imagine that something like this would push me right into solo act. Bitch, I don't know why you try to act crazy, Sean Bradley, like you don't understand that. Bitch, you understand. You understand, and you know it to be a fact. Bitch, you know that I'm the Beyonce of my vision. You know it. SLVS, yes. There was two of us, but bitch, if you'd have double-crossed me, had it have been an SLVS with that one queen. You know how I am, and you know it. It's hard for me to turn over creative to other people. It is. It's hard. I mean, and that's an issue of mine. You know, I take full responsibility for that. But something like that, yeah, me and Sean do collaborate well. We collaborate well. We don't have that kind of shit. But if I didn't trust him, we would have never even gotten off the ground. We would have never gotten off the ground. But that was bad. That was bad. It was bad. It had a bad taste. It was a bad look. Madison spoke about how Kaya stepped in when TSE passed. So she got extra hurt when Kaya abandoned her, I think. That's what made her cry. Yeah, I think it was more, it didn't have to do with the Queen's Court so much. It had to do with things as a whole. It was just a lot. And I don't even know if it all just had to do with Kaya. But you know what? All you got to do, keep watching Maddie. James, do you like or dislike Funky Dineva? I love Funky Dineva. I love Funky Dineva. I don't have a problem with Dineva. Dineva is, again, another one of the people who has to do with the fact that I'm here today. But you saw I handled the Vegas trip. That's why you agreed to collab, Tramp. No, that's not why I agreed to collab with you, bitch. That's not why. Sit your ass down somewhere. I thought you were going to bed. Thought you were going to bed, bitch. Don't you got to go to work? Anyway, moving on. But actually, with and saying that, for all of those that don't know, the SLVS is actually the first time that I've actually done a collaboration with somebody else. I've done pageants and I've done larger shows and different things. I've done functions on my own. I've always moved alone. The SLVS was the first time that I actually did do something with another person, and thank God it did turn out fine. It turned out good. But I've always moved alone in the past. And I didn't move just because of the Vegas trip. I moved because we get along. I trusted you, bitch. And that's why I actually moved with you. And I stepped out there and tried something different, and it worked out. Thank God it worked out. I would have been fine if it didn't work out. If we would have fell into the dust like King JJ and the bitch with the crop top, I'd have been all right with that, bitch, as long as we did it together. But if you'd have left me standing there looking crazy, bitch, I'd have scalped the shit out of you. It wouldn't have took much. You ain't got no hair already, bitch. Now, the question is, who's buying your album, Sean Bradley? Okay, what are you guys saying? Let's see. Kaya cannot be trusted. And I don't think that it's that she couldn't be trusted. I think she made a bad decision. I just think she made a bad decision. Funky Dineva did a great vlog review on the Queen's Court issues and shared her history with Kaya. Okay. Again, it was a video of gloating. It doesn't matter how you tried to color it up and make it seem positive. She was gloating. And that was fine. It's fine. It really is. It's fine. It's all fair in love and war. But my friend, she's not my friend. Dineva was gloating. I don't give a goddamn. She was gloating. It was cool. It is what it is. They laughed at her. They laugh at her all the time. Alex drags the shit out of her. King JJ drags her. She really keeps quiet over there for the most part. But it's fair. It's all fair. When you get out these streets and people start taking digs, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. It is what it is. Anything that Dineva said was fair game. It was fair game. But no, I ain't taking it. That video popped up like you were just, you just felt compelled to give them some good advice. No, baby. You gloating. You kikiing on the inside. Let's see. Send me the number. Yes. James, do you think they are true friends? I do. I do. What is gloating? Sitting around kikiing at somebody else's debacle. Gloating. Laughing. Laughing that I'm on the upside this time and you're on the downside. That's what gloating is. I think they should just go back to the living room, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. I was surprised how passive Madison was. I wasn't, Timothy. I think it had to do with a whole lot of other stuff. Because usually she's not. What happened between Kaya and Maddie? Hey, James, how are you? It was, we don't really know. We don't really know. Kaya jumped ship. Daniva was spilling tea about him and Kaya. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He seized the moment. He seized the moment and he kicked them when they were down. That was all. It was colored up real nice. It was very passive aggressive, which is very Daniva. That's part of her charm. That's how she get down. She's very passive aggressive. Would you say, Sean? Like we all gloated when King JJ when he made that video threatening sweet addictions, and then he broke down. Child, I don't know if that was with us gloating. That was us key to hell keying. That was a mess. That was ridiculous. But yeah, that's the basis of the gloating. You know, when you sit around and take solace in somebody else falling and scrapping the skin off of their damn chin. Let's see what else. Monique took it to the next level when she let all that intel get loose on her Periscope. Now that's what I said, Kimber. I felt like that was that was again another passive aggressive, shady, vindictive move. Yeah, it really was. There was some venom behind that. There was some venom behind it. But again, I said all's fair in love and war. Maddie and Kai have differences with the direction of the show. You'll have that. Monique is sneaky. Yeah, she can be. Angel Sweet, I agree with Kimber. That was shady. Monique is not a good person. By the way, where's Kaya from? Philadelphia. Originally, that accent she got, child. I think she's Philadelphia originally, and then was she born? Was she raised in Florida? There's some moving around, but I think she's originally born in Philadelphia. Monique had breaking news, and she wasn't about to be scooped. Exactly. Let's see. Everyone was waiting for them to get theirs. It's no different from Wendy falling out on her TV. You're right, Kim. Exactly. Because if Wendy Williams, if the same thing that happened to Wendy Williams happened to Whoopi Goldberg during The View, the whole rollout would be totally different. Wouldn't a damn soul have been laughing and key-heeing? I feel bad for T.S. Madison. While we getting mad at Monique, they always popping shit about people. When people go at Wendy Williams, we all laugh. Nobody's mad. I'm not mad at Monique. I'm not mad at all. All I'm saying is that I'm not bamboozled by what actually was going on there. The hey my loves and all that didn't work. That didn't work on me. Maddie is upgrading the equipment because she's just very passionate about her craft. But sometimes we get in our own way. I'm the same way. I love us for real. Yeah, do you? Philly really? Well, okay. Let's see. Hey, James and everyone in here. Hey, Lady V. And that's another thing. Let me say this too while we're on here and we're talking this here shit. YouTube. Is it me? Or did y'all notice that a lot of people get to leaning and playing these little games about, they start to contribute their worth to the camera they have and the lighting they have as opposed to the talent that they portray. Because let me tell you something. I wouldn't give a good goddamn if you had the cameras that they use to film the 11 o'clock news. Bitch, if you're boring, you're boring. It doesn't matter what lights they put on you. If you're a bitch that can't get a sentence out without editing it 12 times, and then you're so fat and lazy that in your edit process, there's 8 versions of the wrong sentence, and then you get it right one time, but your editing is so trash that you didn't edit all of the bad ones out. Does it matter that you had a good camera? Who cares? Who cares? I see a lot of that. Oh, they need to step themselves up. Oh, you need to step up. Step up what? Step up what? Because if I'm good on a pixelated motherfucking Obama phone. If people want to hear what I have to say, they want to hear what I have to say if I don't do nothing but put it in a vocal message in Facebook. It doesn't matter how much money you spend down to the Best Buy. It don't matter. Who gives a damn whether it's recorded through your phone, your laptop, your iPad, your $200 tablet from down to the Best Buy or over to the Walmart? Who cares? Who cares? Stop all this deflection. You got all this deflection going on, and oh, I'm better because of... Child, stop kidding yourself. Stop kidding yourself. Yes, you use an iPhone, and guess what, Sean? I've never even owned a goddamn iPhone. I'm coming to you right now, loud, live, and in living color off of a goddamn Android, bitch. Off of an Android. And there's 468 people in this room, 471 people right now who's trying to hear what I have to say. Because it doesn't matter about what that product is. It's fine. It's fine. And it's nothing but a deflection of the fact that I know I ain't shit is why I will get on my platform and fuss about what camera somebody else is using that I claim I don't even watch. If you don't get your fat ass somewhere out of here and go get a bath, bitch. Psh. Anyway, just had to get that out, you know. See, y'all took me over there to the other side. But I just had to get that out, you know. Y'all know how I am. Gotta get it up. Gotta get it up off of me, honey. It's a bunch of bullshit. I love my Android too, D-Cop. Love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. You know, it doesn't matter about that stuff. That stuff is nice. Who gives a shit about editing? I don't care nothing about no editing. I don't care nothing about no backdrop. What I care about is what I came to see. And a lot of times I'll give you a little clue. When it comes to YouTube videos, do you realize a lot of times people don't even look at us? A lot of times people don't even look at us. They turn us on and they listen to us like they're listening to the radio. They have the option to go back and look at us. But a lot of times people couldn't even tell you what the hell you were wearing in your video. They don't know. They don't even know what color you were wearing. They know the shit that you was talking though. They know the tea that you dropped. So all of this business about camera, yeah, nice camera's nice if you got one, but if you don't, keep doing your videos, baby. Don't let nobody take you and make you feel less than. All of these upgrades, look at this stuff with Maddie. She went through all these changes to do these upgrades, and all I've heard all night is we want her to go back in the living room. We want her to go back in the living room and put up her iPhone and record like she did the first 2 weeks of the show. The only videos that I actually see that I think is totally necessary to really have perfect lighting and all that is if you are a makeup guru. If you're a makeup guru, then by all means, people need to see exactly what you're doing. People need you to have the best light when you're doing those things. But if you're on here and you're doing gossip and you're doing reviews on television shows and things like that, no, you don't have to have $5 million worth of equipment to do that, baby. You don't. You don't. And it doesn't mean that you're not good. Not at all. It doesn't mean that people don't want to hear what you have to say. The people want to hear what you got to say. If you're funny, if you're engaging, they want to hear what you have to say. All you need, old white wall. Old white wall. You can be the shit on a white wall. You ain't got to have $25 a yard fabric strung from the ceiling. Don't nobody give a shit. Don't nobody care. See what I'm saying? And I'm seeing it running up the screen now. The living room was better. The living room was better. The living room was better. Who cares? Who cares? I watch these people, honey. I don't give a shit where they standing at. How many people did I fall in love with their channel when they were just normal and sitting on the floor in a bathroom? Some of these same people who are screaming about these cameras that people done donated them the camera or the money to buy the camera. So what is the real brag? Because you didn't work and get the money. Some motherfucker gave it to you or somebody donated it to you. So what you bragging for? Bragging rights belong to the person that gave you the money, right? Not you. But I remember watching you and being in love with what you did when you were sitting on the floor in the bathroom in front of an ugly ass $3 shower curtain. That's when you actually had good content. Not when you started lying about who you were and trying to embrace a part of your personality that you don't really know nothing about. Come on, seriously? Stop it. Your insecurities are showing. Girl, your slip is showing, honey. Your slip is showing, and nobody likes a girl with a dirty slip showing, honey. Anyway, so that's just a message to all my YouTubers, the new ones that are coming. Child, don't you listen to them people. Don't you try to go broke, and don't you get devastated and don't want to do your videos because you feel as though you can't afford those bells and whistles. Nobody come here for bells and whistles. They ain't coming for bells and whistles. And the people who actually are coming here for those, there are channels that are actually for that. There's channels that's for that. God bless them. So that's it. But I've basically said all I really have to say about that little song and dance. Yeah, I think that everything's going to be fine with the Queen's Court. I think the Queen's Court is going to be back on Monday. And I think everything's going to be fine. And there's going to be two queens sitting there like there's always been two queens sitting there. I think everything's going to be fine. And the Monique situation hasn't been resolved. You know, I don't know that we'll ever get to the bottom of that story because, again, there are pieces that have been left out. And when you jump up and you jump out in these streets and you start asking people to boycott and turn off services and spend money and all these things, all of your information needs to be divulged. Don't tell me what it is you want me to know. Tell me what all happened so I can actually make an educated decision about what it is I want to do. And that's where I saw Monique. She didn't give all the information. She withheld a lot of information. She told what she wanted to tell. And I was really interested to see because Maddie was actually getting into a groove of getting ready to say what she saw in these emails and all of that. Again, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I don't know that I believe enough of what Monique says. Like, I don't think I believe 100% of what comes out of her mouth at this point. Still like her. You know, I still like her. I still respect her for her talent and what she does. But I just paid my Netflix bill, bitch. And I'm going to pay it next in 30 more days. I'm going to pay it again, bitch. If I don't end up watching nothing, I'm going to pay my bill. I ain't pay my $8, $9. Know what I mean? So that just is what it is. But that was it. I wanted to come on. I wanted to talk to you all about that because I know you all wanted to know what I thought. That is what I thought about the situation. Didn't like it. Didn't like the way it went down for Maddie. I feel bad for Maddie. Not too happy with the way that Kaya really handled it. But everything can be fixed. Everything can be fixed. Apologies can be given. Understanding can be reached. And they're going to be fine. Because they are truly friends. I believe they are truly friends. So they'll get it together. Me personally, we would be friends, but we probably wouldn't be working together. There would be one queen on the court, but that's okay. You know, that's the way I do things. Maddie, I don't think that she'll do it that way. Okay, so thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate you. I know it was late. But I really appreciate you guys coming on and hanging out with me. And guess what? I'm going to catch you all later. Good night.